Well, today we're checking out how good the TS808 simulation in the DNAFX Pro is. The DNAFX Pro by Harley Benton is a relatively compact modeling unit, and as far as I know, it comes with the same software like the JOYO Gembox, which I also reviewed on my channel. So if you're interested in that, please check out my video about the JOYO Gembox. And of course, I'm offering preset packs for all these units on the market with the best high-gain tones ever. So if you would like to get my guitar tones for your modeling units, please contact me on Facebook or Instagram. The links are in the description below. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Today I would like to compare this IBANEZ TS9 Tube Screamer, so the reissued 808 as far as I know, to the 808 Screamer model in the DNAFX Pro. So here's the editor, and currently I'm playing Harley Benton Fusion guitar. It's red, obviously, and because red guitars sound better. And I'm playing one preset out of my preset pack. The 808 Screamer is engaged. As you can see here, there are 20 audio distortion panels in the DS block. And here I'm using this setting. Now gain at 0, volume at max, and bass, middle, treble at noon. The pedal has only a tone knob, no bass, middle, treble controls. So I will use the same settings to start the comparison. So tone is at noon, and let me show you how these things sound. First the DS model, and then I will switch that off, and then the pedal is engaged. I think the difference is pretty obvious. The original pedal has way more output or more highs. I don't know what exactly. At least more output in the highs, so it results in more distortion and a little bit more top end. So let's turn back the volume a little bit on the original pedal. Let's see if we can match the model thing. Okay. Yeah, but now I think I think the original pedal has more output still and also more lower mids, so let's reduce the volume. Set volume now at 12 o'clock on the pedal. I think we're coming close now. But the thing is, we have more volume on the original pedal, so we can use it for more distortion or to boost the amp a little bit more than this thing here. Instead, we would have to use the gain control here, which is a little bit of a different approach. Let's see what happens if we crank the bass, middle, treble controls. Let's turn off the pedal. Okay. Okay, so I think we are way closer now to the original pedal. Now I set the volume to max again. Tone is still at 12 o'clock, but as you can see here, I cranked the bass, middle, treble. Yeah, of course I could crank the tone more on the usual pedal, but then it gets harsher, and here I don't have more treble which I could add. Could also reduce maybe the mids and the bass, but again, I think then we will lose overall distortion. Yeah, here I cranked the tone control now on the Ibanez. Yeah, so I'd leave it at 12 o'clock and leave these things here cranked, because I think that is the best result I got with the FxGit Pro model. Let's see if we reduce the gain here. So now the amp sounds like this. And we can reduce the gain a little bit more. And then add the tube screamer and set maybe the gain at 12 o'clock. Let's do this on the pedal. Okay. As you can hear, the pedal doesn't have as much gain as the model. So I will crank the gain more, set it now at 3 o'clock. Still way more gain here. Okay, let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, and finally let's check out the sound of the pedal just without an amp. It sounds way different. At least way louder than the pedal. Okay, let's reduce the gain. Let's set it to 0 again. Okay. Also, the pedal seems to compress a little bit more. Interesting. Although I don't use a compressor here, just the pedals side by side, they sound quite different from each other, and that's a little bit of a surprise. So let's set this back to 12 o'clock. Okay. So I dialed the drive totally back to 0 on the pedal. But I think it's still not as clean as the model here. Anyway, so they sound a little bit different from each other, but with a little bit of tweaking you can make them sound pretty much the same, at least in a situation where you're boosting an amp. And that is, for me personally, it would be totally fine if I would use this in a live situation. I don't see any need to bring the original pedal. And of course you have to keep in mind that the original pedal costs maybe 150 euros and the unit here by itself would cost only 280. So yeah, that is nice. This trick here is something I should keep in mind. Just crank, bass, middle and treble. Sounds fine to me, and yeah, other than that, I think there are not that terribly many OD pedals here, so I think I will maybe try to replicate my Boss Super OD with one of these pedals here in another video. So if you're interested in that, please watch out for my video about that. Other than that, that's it for today, and I hope this helps you with your decision. I compared other modeling units to this OD pedal, and I think especially the high-end units, of course, they were much closer to the original than this one. Also, the Valeton GP-200 was closer, I think, than this one, or of course the JOYO Gembox, which has the same sounds here. So yeah, if you got any questions about the quality, sound quality of these units, please check out my videos or yeah, leave a comment below. Adios.